Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ryan Retro channel. In this episode today we're going to be covering the 3DS. Now before we begin, I have a confession to make. I have never played the 3DS in my life, so this is going to be a really exciting experience for me. I did have the original DS, and while I'm visiting my family I did find this DS Lite, which is currently playing I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. For some reason, Jed is talking to me. Become friends. Jed says, I like you, but I don't know you yet. It's too early to be friends. What is this game? If you'd like to see me make some videos with this DS Lite, let me know. But for now, let's get back to the Retroid Pocket 5. For this video, we're using Lime 3DS, and this is version 2119. Jumping into a 3DS classic, Animal Crossing New Leaf, you can see we have the two screens set up side by side, but in Lime 3DS, you can configure a button to switch layouts. So I'm using the right stick to change between layouts like this. So as I cycle through them, you can just pick what's comfortable for you in a particular game. Some games only really use one screen, so you can make it full screen like this. But for most screens you're going to want to see two. You're probably going to want to see the main screen bigger and the secondary screen smaller. This will be personal preference, so you can just cycle through and find what suits you. I'll make the game full screen and put the FPS counter in the top right so you can see how smoothly it runs. As we walk around the island and it loads in new shaders, we do get some stutters and stops, as you can see. But then when we circle back around after they've been loaded in, it's perfectly smooth at 60 frames per second. So I do think this runs really well. It just needs to load in those shaders for the first time, and then we get a lovely smooth 60 frames per second. I'm a big fan of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'm looking forward to playing this one too and trying it out. Now jumping into Mario Kart 7. We have the main game on one screen and the map on the other screen. Of course we can cycle through, and if you wanted to, we could hide that map and just have a full screen driving experience. I've tried a couple of test races off camera and it's running very smooth at 60 frames per second. Once again, it is slowing down at certain points when it seems that it's loading in shaders of different racetracks, but for the most part it's running very smoothly and it's a very enjoyable experience when you're not being smashed off the road. Hey! Growing up, I was a big fan of Pokemon Ruby, so this is Pokemon Omega Ruby, and I'm very excited to play this game. The game's running smoothly at 60 frames per second, and a simple cartoony game like this won't have any issue running on the Retroid Pocket 5. I do have more Pokemon games, but I'll save those for an upcoming test. Now let's jump into A Link Between Worlds. If you've watched my channel before, you'll know that I'm trying to get the Switch version of this running, but I can't do so effectively. As you can see, the 3DS version of this game is running perfectly at a super smooth 60 frames per second. It feels wonderful to play, and I hope that I can get the newer version working this well too. Next up we have Minecraft on the 3DS. Let's see how this runs with generating chunks. I'm really curious to see if it can generate many chunks in the distance, or if it's just going to tank. My world is corrupted and cannot be saved. So it seems like we cannot run Minecraft on the 3DS on the Retroid Pocket 5, or maybe I've just corrupted the system somehow. But honestly, we have loads of different ways to run Minecraft on the Retroid Pocket 5, so this is not an issue. Now for something a little different. This is Pro Evolution Soccer 2013, and it's running very well, and it looks good too. I've tried quite a lot of football games on the Retroid Pocket 5 so far, and this is one of my favourites. It's running really nicely here. I've given away a penalty. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal World Duel Carnival. I'm making use of the auto skip button, something I wish more games had. I like the little Dark Magician Girl loading animation, that's cute. And once again, no surprises here, the game runs at a perfectly smooth 60 frames per second. I have a lot more games I could show you for the 3DS, and I could do that in an upcoming video if it's something you'd like to see, so please leave a comment if you would like to see further testing on the 3DS, but I think that we can say the 3DS will run absolutely beautifully on the Retroid Pocket 5, so I hope this helped answer some of your questions. I hope this video was useful and informative. If it was, please give me a like, subscribe, and if you'd like to pick up your own Retroid Pocket 5, you can use my affiliate link in the description to be taken to the official Retroid Pocket website, which is where I bought my one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.